Alrighty, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Those are the 9 scariest words in the English language, according to a great man in history, David Lee Roth. Now, I have owned rental properties in the city of Hagerstown and in Washington County. I currently don't own a thing. The reason why I divested from real estate, specifically the real estate in the city of Hagerstown, is the fact that carry costs, the cost of paying the taxes is just simply too high. You don't make enough return on your money. It's like putting your money to sleep, at least in my opinion. Soviet era price controls have never worked. So if you guys try and say you can only raise the rents by 6% per year, which is roughly what Montgomery County's rent control laws are, what you're going to have is less opportunities to rent properties, less people will own rental properties, and the reason is simple. Property taxes, at least as of lately, have gone up more than that amount. So basically, it wouldn't even cover the increase in the property taxes that landlords are having to pay on their real estate if they were constrained to only 6% per year maximum. It simply doesn't make any sense to do that. So what's going to happen? You're going to tell investors that they should make less return on their money. That's not going to happen. They're going to sell off their properties, and that's less properties that people have to rent. That's less opportunities for families to rent homes in Hagerstown, and as a result, there'll be less inventory, which guess what? It's going to make things more expensive overall. And at the same time, it's also going to hurt people with lower FICO scores, people with issues on their credit, people with backgrounds, because they're going to have more people to choose from as a landlord. And so they're going to go for the absolute cream of the crop. They're not going to rent to someone with a 600 FICO score if they got someone with a 720 FICO score that has a clean background. So it's going to actually hurt the very people that you guys are trying to help. It's called, you have the best intentions, but you're going to have unintended consequences as a result. So you're going to try to help the poorest of the poor, the people who have to rent a $1,000 a month apartment, what have you, and you're going to end up just driving up the cost. You're going to make it more expensive. You're going to make it more difficult. You're going to price people out of homes and actually probably increase homelessness in the county and in the city as a result of taking all those rental properties off the market by constraining what you can actually get as a return on that investment. It simply doesn't make any sense. So it's just I just want to point out that assessments, at least from what I've observed, have gone up by as much as double in the last few years. The State Department of Assessments has said this property that was worth $200,000, it's worth $400,000 now. And the taxes go up in proportion. That means the monthly cost of that property goes up in proportion. That's going to get passed on to the renters. And just to point out, the city was forced to increase property taxes recently. The renters have to pay it. You can't saddle the landlords. We're just going to have to sell out, like I did.